for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And that's going to go from mid-December 2017 to mid-January 2018. So I want to say Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, all the holidays, Martin Luther King's Day. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to do your regular love bite, which we know are 10 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, 5 cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle cards, whatever comes out of the Until Today cards by Iyanla Vanzant, and then at the end of this part of the love bite, I'm going to be introducing a new deck called the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and I'm going to do a 3-card reading with those cards. And these are new to me. I just opened them up recently. I did an online unboxing, and I'm going to use the book and my intuition to try to see what messages that I can get for you for mid-December 2017 to mid-January 2018 as part of your love bite. Just want to say up front that the Tarot of Sexual Magic has very graphic, beautiful depictions of, sex, men and women. And so it may be a little too graphic for some of you. So you'll be able to see when I'm going to move into that part of the reading. And if that disturbs you or you don't want to watch that, then, you're free to go, of course. And I'll see you guys sometime next year when I do your reading for January 2018, all right? As for now, I've done overall energies for all of the signs for 2018, one video for everyone in general, and then each of the zodiac signs got their own special reading, general but special for them. So that's how this is going to go. But for some reason, today the spirit told me that they wanted me to open your reading up in the following way. So there are messages, I guess, that some of you need to hear, or some kind of confirmation or reinforcement, and also from me and for the work that we are doing here together, right? So first I was led, as I did my regular prayers, was to do Psalm 121 in the Old Testament of the Holy Scriptures, right? The Bible. And I usually do, this is one psalm that is very, I'm close to it. I use it a lot. I go to it a lot. So that was no real surprise to me. But I want to share it with you. For those of you who are not familiar, it is 121st Psalm of David in the Old Testament. All right? And its first verse starts. I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Amen. Ashe. Okay, and then Ashe. Amen. Put that right back on the altar. So, after that, or in addition to that, I was led to take the prose out of the Until Today book by Iyanla Vanzant. And you know that I use her, we use those cards, the Until Today cards, as part of our readings here. So, but this is the book that didn't necessarily accompany the cards, because it didn't. They were two separate things, but they were all based on the same premise of daily affirmations and, things to think about. And that's incense. Nothing's on fire, folks. And they're done by each day of the year. There's no, it's not based on any particular year, so you can use it and go through it anytime you want to. It's just, this is the thought of the day, okay? So I'm taping this on December 23rd, 2017, but this will go for any December 23rd ever. Okay, so it goes. I will know peace when I am fully present in love in order to experience the full benefits of love. There are many ways to exit a relationship. You can exit mentally by demonstrating that you are preoccupied by more important things. You can exit emotionally by finding somewhere else to express and experience your passion. You can exit physically by finding ways and excuses for not being present. Or you can leave spiritually by removing your trust, your respect, your love, your compassion from what you do and what you say. Sometimes we exit a relationship because of unresolved feelings of anger or betrayal stemming from past experiences. More often than not, we exit a relationship because we feel we are not getting the love we need. Unfortunately, we often blame the other person when our desires are not met. In reality, we haven't asked for what we want or need. How often have you honestly expressed to your partner exactly what you want and why you want it? When was the last time you shared with your partner how much you feel when you get the things you need? How can you expect to get what you want if you don't ask for it? How can you expect to receive the things you say you want if you are not physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually present to receive those things? There are some cases when we know without a doubt that the time has come to leave a relationship. This is not the kind of exit we are examining here. We're talking about taking your mind, your body, your heart, or your soul out of where you are being loved because you are not getting what you have not asked for. Let me do that again. There are some cases when we know without a doubt that the time has come to leave a relationship. This is not the kind of exit we are examining here. We are talking about taking your mind, your body, your heart, or your soul out of where you are being loved because you are not getting what you have not asked for. This type of exit is not only self-destructive, it is a surefire way to ensure that you never get the very thing you say you want. Could it be that you really don't believe you deserve it? Until today, you may have remained in a relationship that you exited a long time ago. Just for today, be present enough to ask for what you want and remain present long enough to receive it. Today, I am devoted to being fully present, open, and willing to receive the things I say I want in a relationship. So that's the end of that passage, of that page. So then tomorrow I would, read December 24th, December 25th, and so on until you get to the 31st. And then you would start all over again. Or like I said, you pick it up when you feel like you're led to. And then there's an entrance there's index of the entries month by month, so you can actually read it in order without reading the whole prose. You can go over each concept and say, oh, okay, so, all right. It's pretty cool. It was done very cool, and that's done for each one of the months. So like December's, you know, and then she gives like a little an energy, I guess, for each one of the months at the beginning of each of the list of entries. And for December, it's peace. I will be at peace when. And then she goes through all of the... All right. So I can read up to 23 for you guys, since we're in December. I will be at peace when I choose to be at peace no matter what is going on. 2, I learn to focus on one thing at a time. 3, I stop finding excuses for what I am not doing. 4, I become teachable. 5, I learn to forgive myself. 6, I accept and acknowledge the truth. 7, I reclaim all pieces of myself. 8, I organize my mind and my life according to the truth. 9, I make spiritual wealth a priority. 10, I allow myself to trust my vulnerabilities. 11, I heal my need for external acceptance and recognition. 12, I seek consolation in the right source. 13, I examine what I feel beneath what I am feeling. 14, I start doing God's work. 15, I stop spewing in anger. 16, I am clear about what I am doing and feeling. 17, I learn to let go. 18, my learning is reflected in my doing. 19, I acknowledge that I have buttons that can be pushed. 20, I accept that things are the way things need to be. 21, fear no longer determines what I do not do. 22, I take the time to experience the blessings of closure. And 23, I am fully present in love in order to experience the full benefits of love. That was the passage that I just read. Ashe. So, and then there would be more. So we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll finish out the month of December and read the rest of those for us, for everybody, as we go along. Okay? So that was what I was led to do for you, Leo. So, may God add a blessing to the reading of His Word, and if there are any affirmations or that what I just read was cleansing for you, you know, somehow, then maybe that's what you needed to hear, and you can always repeat this over and over until you learn those lessons. And you can always order, I'm sure, Until Today by Iyanla Vanzant. I'm sure you can order it somewhere on the web. As a matter of fact, it is published by this was at Simon & Schuster. All right, and I don't think she's with them anymore, but you could check if they still have it. And that would be http://www.simonsays.com. All right, and see if they have them on, if they have any left on sale. You probably could take it out of your local library, or you can, you know, search around places, eBay, Amazon, whatever. Somebody may have a copy, and it was at the time $22 US, $32.50 Canadian, and $15.99 UK pounds. So, if you can find it, cool. When I'm done with this, if I can find it somewhere, I'll put it in the description of the video. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. First part, Romance Angel Oracle deck. All right, so first 5 cards are for you, Leo. This is your December 2017 till January 2018 love bite. So the first card you got was True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. The next card that came in for you was Getting to Know Each Other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, but this was in the reverse. Okay, so could be that you already know this person. Just maybe someone you already know is a friend, someone who you've been around a long time. So, or it could be a stranger, someone you haven't met yet. But whoever this person is, once they get there, true love is coming. So I guess that could be what's saying. True love. All right. On the horizon. That's what they said to say. All right. So true love is on the horizon, and this may be someone who you know already, that you know already. So right now you don't know each other, so you haven't been getting to know each other. That could be one thing, but the other thing is that you don't have to get to know each other because you know each other very well. You have history. You have history. All right. The next card that you got was Codependency. The addictions are affecting your romantic life. All right, but this was in the reverse. So this could be telling me that this is different, or that this is not going to be, if you're used to being in some kind of a codependent relationship, this is not that. Okay? All right, so any funky habits that you may have had or you have up till now, maybe this relationship with this person will help you heal those bad habits and take you away from a codependent relationship maybe that you're currently in. All right. The next card that you got was Romantic Feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. But it came in the reverse also, Leo. All right, so I don't think that you've met this person yet, or that you have these kind of ideas. This could be somebody that you know already as a friend. That's why you don't need to get to know each other. And maybe you've never really considered having this kind of a relationship with, so you haven't been exploring those feelings with this person. And again, you may not have met them at all, and so that's why you haven't. Or this person is a friend or someone who's been around a while with you, and maybe never dawned on you that you would find that there was an attraction, or maybe you've just developed an attraction. All right. And it's saying don't say anything. Basically, your feelings are real and worth exploring. The feelings are real and worth exploring in the reverse. I think it's saying that you maybe need to just stay in the background a little bit for this. Next card that you got in this reading was Passion, and that was in the upright. Yay. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so this is going to make you happy whenever you get around to revealing these person, when this person reveals himself, maybe, or when you allow yourself to express your romantic feelings. It may be that you haven't allowed yourself to express your romantic feelings, but that you have a deep passion for this person. Maybe there's some reason why you're keeping that to yourself. You don't want to express those romantic feelings to the person, or you don't want people around you to know that you have this kind of feelings towards this person. So it could be hiding. It could be that you're hiding your feelings, or you're hiding going further into those feelings. So maybe you're stifling yourself. Hmm. Maybe the codependency, the codependency. Hmm. Getting to know each other. Codependency. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Maybe, I'm getting that somebody maybe has some kind of addictions and they're addressing them. Maybe they're going to AA or they're going to group therapy. This is something that you don't want to do, or maybe you're being told that that's what you need to do. And you're trying to say that you don't have an addiction. That's what your feelings are real and worth exploring in the reverse. So maybe you don't want to look at your addictions. So maybe the person who really loves you has been telling you that there's something that you may need to address about some addictions, maybe some alcoholism or some drug addictions. And you're telling them that they don't know what they're talking about. That's why getting to know each other in the reverse, maybe. That's just what I'm getting. And the passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You need to be glad that you have this person who's looking out for you in this way. And maybe when you get it together, you're going to be allowing your heart and soul to sing with joy because you're going to be healed. Let's see what happens. Let's see what else is going on there, Leo. That's very interesting. Okay, so the next 5 cards are also from the Romance Angel Oracle deck, and they're either for the person that you're interested in or your love life in general, things that you need to know, things that you may have to start to pay attention to. Okay, so the first card that your partner got is trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So this situation, okay, so maybe your partner's trying to trust you. And that fell directly under your true love card. So they're trusting that this is true love. They love you and they want to trust you. The next card that came for them was new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but that came in the reverse. So that's telling me that this is not a new person. And that fell for them. This is not a new person, and that fell directly under your getting to know each other card that was in the reverse. So, again, this is nothing saying that this is nothing new, that this is an issue that has occurred before for you or with them, with you, or they've had this kind of situation in their life before. And that's maybe why they're recognizing it and saying something about it, because they don't want the pattern to be repeated, either in their life or in your lives together. And the next card that came up was engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and that was under the reverse codependency. So maybe this person feels that they're looking forward to you kicking this habit or getting a grip on this addiction that you have, or coming out of this other codependent relationship, so that they can they can spend more time with you and get to know each other. And you haven't been able to do that because you're still stuck in some other codependent relationship, or have some kind of addiction maybe that you're not letting go of, which is blocking their ability to get to know you again. And it may be affecting your romantic, passionate feelings. So maybe the drugs that you're ingesting are having some kind of a detrimental effect on your passion. Engagement also could be talking about group therapy, rap sessions and things like that. And so perhaps, again, your partner is trying to direct you towards going to AA or some kind of support group for the addiction, or for the perceived addiction. Next card, yes, this is your soulmate. And that fell directly under romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And that, again, was in the reverse. This person is your soulmate. So maybe they're being a little tough on you right now, and maybe you feel that they're not showing you the love that you want. Maybe you feel that they're not being compassionate towards you or understanding towards you, because maybe they're being a little sergeant-y, trying to encourage you to address these issues or these perceived issues. All right. So maybe that may be tamping down your feelings, your romantic feelings right now. Interesting. The last card you got, your partner, and you got was reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so this could be that you get someone is coming in, or it could just be that you two are going to reconcile this, because this fell directly underneath your passion card. Okay, so I think that this means that this person cares. You care about each other, and you're just going through a little bit of a phase right now, and you're going to be learning how to trust them, and they're going to have to learn how to trust you. Okay. So this could be a person who is a friend, and now this relationship has turned a corner, but they're trying to help you address some things, and you're being resistant to it, as all addicts are, at first. And this may be putting a little bit of strain on your romantic feelings towards this person, because maybe not used to this level of engagement. Wow, okay, this level of engagement from this person about things that's going on in your life. That might be it. But this person, they know. You all are soulmates, and they're ready to reconcile. They want reconciliation. They want things to be the best, and so do you. You may be more interested in passion, but they're interested in reconciliation. All right, and sometimes those things meet in the middle. The next 5 cards, speaking of the middle, are the cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. All right, so we shuffled another 5 cards some more information, some clarification, affirmation, you know, further information about the situation. The first card that you got was the Archangel Raphael. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. And that fell between true love and trust. So Archangel Raphael will be there to help with the healing and understanding and realization about yourself and about your life thus far. Next card that you got here was Sacral Chakra. I feel comfortable in my own body and I am sensitive to other people's feelings. So maybe there is something going on inside of you. Okay, maybe there is some kind of addiction and you know in your gut that that's the truth and that the person that is trying to help you or advise you is speaking truth. And you're starting to feel how your behavior, your addictions are affecting your love life, how they're affecting the other person. All right? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And you are starting to become aware of that. You're having a gut feeling. Sacral chakra is between your navel and your genitals. That's that area, you know, your gut. So you may be starting to catch on. Next card that you got here was Transformation. Transformation. I journey within to meet my highest self and to find true happiness. But you had this in reverse. And that was right next to, underneath the codependency card. So this tells me that you're being resistant to change or you're not accepting that you have anything to heal. And again, that was right over the engagement card upright, which is saying that you need to go to group. You need to talk it out. You need to discuss this more. You need to explore this. Or at least that's what your partner thinks. But you are being resistant. You don't think that you need to do that. You're being resistant to transformation. Can you be a little stubborn, Leo? A little little narcissistic? A little my way, highway? I'm just saying. Questions you may want to ask yourself. Next card you got here was Flames of Wisdom, Chrome. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. So this talks about getting advice from older people, okay? Getting advice from your ancestors, of course. Readers, psychics, card readers, diviners. Being open to listening to that advice, Leo. The next card you got was Reach Out. In the upright position, reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect and unite with all of humanity. Reach out. All right, so I think it is saying that you need to reach out. It may be saying that you do need to go and explore these feelings in a group setting. Discuss it with other people. Reach out for help. Right? Reach out for healing. And as you're helping or getting help, you may heal. And someone else may be healed by you being open. And the second card fell on that same position. And it said, Crown Chakra. I know I am part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. All right, and this is telling me that you're being advised to be open-minded and use your brain. Think about what's being said to you and know that everything is being guided by divine wisdom. And be open to the idea that perhaps the person that you're dealing with is expressing this information to you for a reason, that they have been guided by the divine themselves to come into your life or to change the nature of your relationship just to help you heal. So maybe this friendship went from friendship to love in order for this person to feel that they were in the position to say to you, this is what you need to do. God works in mysterious ways, Leo. I'm going to check out the reach out card for you. Oh, excuse me. The bottom of the deck for you, Leo, came from the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck. The bottom of this deck, your deck, as I finished dealing it and shuffling it, was Nature Spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. And if you look back on other times that I've gotten this card to me talks about alcoholism. Nature Spirits, for some reason, from the moment I saw that card, I thought about alcoholism, because alcohol, wine, well, they're nature spirits, right? And that's what it jumped out to me. So that could be a confirmation that maybe your partner is on the right track, okay? And you do have some addictions going on. And it may not be, maybe it's not drug addictions, but maybe that's the closest thing that the cards can express, maybe, or to me right now. So it may not be drug addictions, but it could be a codependent relationship that you're in, and maybe this friend who's now maybe turned into a closer friend or a lover or a romantic interest is trying to tell you that they don't want your relationship to turn into what you had before. And maybe you all need to go to counseling, couples counseling, to see if address things that went on, maybe, or things that you need to heal from. This person is here to help you get better, whatever way it looks, and not in a material plane, but in a spiritual plane. Okay, about the person, about you, Leo, King of the Jungle. There's a line that's coming around trying to help you, and that could be male or female, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you're getting ready. There's someone who's coming to help you, who you already trust. This person is your soulmate, and they want to reconcile. They want everything to work out well, and so they're trying to maybe use all the tools that they have to try to see if there's a way to prevent anything negative from coming up for either of you in your relationship. And maybe that's a little extra. You really can't. Well. Maybe you can, right? Serenity Prayer says, God grant me the strength to change the things I can. No. God give me the serenity to accept the things I can, to change the things that I can, to accept the things that I cannot change. All right, okay. One more time. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's the Serenity Prayer. And that's part of the whole thing with AA, right? That's the Serenity Prayer. I don't know. That's what came to me to say. So let's see. Reach out, 12. I'll say it. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect and unite all of humanity. So you can see it while I read it in my hands, so I don't get tired. We each possess unique gifts that we need to develop and share with the world. Whether you are aware of your gifts or not, by reaching out to others and sharing your experiences, hopes, and dreams, as well as your fears, you will begin to understand your specific gifts and their purpose in this world. With modern-day technology, it is easy to reach others far across the globe. But do not overlook friends and family or the community you live in. This card is asking you to open your heart and connect to people near and far. Communicate with like-minded souls and learn from those cultures and belief systems. Okay. Communicate with like-minded souls and learn from those whose cultures and belief systems are different from yours. Expand your world by expanding your heart. It is time to set aside your differences and connect to others on a soul level in order to spread love, compassion, tolerance, hope, and solidarity between all cultures and races. Only by joining together can you build a brighter future for all those concerned. Do not isolate yourself, for your life will only truly have meaning when you share it with others. Okay, I'll share. Reach out. That's good. That sounds like you have something to share. You have a story to tell. And you need to reach out. Crown chakra. 26, 2 and 6 is 8, right? So, crown chakra that you got. It's talking about, I am part of Source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. The crown chakra is linked to thought, cognition, and self-knowledge. Its name is Sahasrara, and means thousandfold. The colors associated with it are violet and white, and it is situated on the top of the head. The crown chakra is your link to Source, to divine knowledge, the spiritual respect of self. It is through this chakra that you experience pure spiritual peace and the acceptance of the divine. It represents pure thought. This card is telling you to balance and open your crown chakra and tap into the deepest sources of spiritual wisdom. The time has come for you to acknowledge that you are a spiritual being experiencing a physical existence. All the higher dimensions support your spiritual growth. By awakening your true spiritual aspect, you will find unlimited support and guidance. Embodied deep within each of us lies our own unique spiritual language. Go within, learn this language, and share it with the rest of the world. This card is also asking you to encourage and assist others to find their own personal spiritual connection. Your path may not be exactly right for them, but the destination is where you'll find common ground. Help others find the tools and guidance that they might need. Ashe, amen. Okay, so again, this is saying that you got gifts and you got work to do, and there are people that you need to connect to, all right, and share the wisdom that you have, all right, share what you've learned with people. Maybe one of the ways you do that is through group therapies. Maybe you do, create a group. Maybe you start some kind of a group therapy session, sessions or some kind of something that will give you a chance to engage with other people and share and heal yourself and heal them at the same time. So that's part of the spiritual path. All right, and for many people, especially people who read and things like that, the work that they do is also a healing tool for themselves. So you're teaching while you're healing. Some people say, well, how can you teach until you're healed? God is in charge, and God knows what you need and what they need, and I'm sure that divine timing and divine order work together to give people what they need when they need it at the time, right? And all you have to do is be open to it. Okay, so that those were the messages that you have gotten from the Conscious Spirit Oracle, bottom of the deck, and some of the cards here that we found. And the card that came at the end of the reading, at the bottom of the deck for the Romance Angel Oracle cards was separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe you are going to be going away to rehab, but you're trying to say no, 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 right? I don't know. But that was the energy. It could mean that this may cause you to have a separation, physical separation from one another. Because maybe this is putting a little bit of a strain, because they're trying to push you to do something that you don't want to do. But again, it could just mean that you are going to be going away, and you're going to be addressing this in some kind of rehabilitation, Betty Ford clinic, some kind of group setting, some kind of way. And you're going to be sharing things, and you're going to be learning things, and you're going to be reaching out, and you're going to be growing. Ashe. So, next cards that we will bring into this conversation are Yala Van Zandt Until Today cards. Okay, and here we go. And this card is, I share my load with God. Until today, you may have been feeling overwhelmed by trying to do everything on your own. Just for today, ask God to help you ease some of your burdens. That could be what God is doing, sending you this advice, these loving gestures from your new love, your true love, your soulmate, asking you to trust them, trust God, so that you can be led in a way that's going to work for your own spiritual good in the long run and for the good of those around you. Okay? And you can share your load with God. You got these burdens, you have to be able to release them and reach out. So maybe if this is a decision that you're trying to make, a realization that you're finally coming to, pray about it. Look to the hills from which cometh your help. Yep. Maybe you need to look at that psalm again and think about it, okay? And share it with God. All right? Tell him all about it. All right. Let me just, for clarification, let me just see what we get from the Rider-Waite deck. If there's anything. The Magician. Upright. You have all the tools you need to take care of the situation, Leo. All right? You have been given all the tools. As below, above, so below. Okay? Prayer. Divinity. You have the power. You have been divinely blessed with the tools that you need and the people around you to help you get your highest blessing, to establish divine order in your life. Tap into it. Take advantage of it. Be obedient to it. Trust it. This is an important time in your journey, your spiritual path. Everything has led you to this time, this moment, this person that's near you, that's around you, that is ready to help you. This person who is telling you that you don't have to feel those feelings, and you don't have to abuse alcohol or drugs or anything, and you don't have to feel these codependent feelings, that you can be loved and not engage in that sort of codependent behavior. All right, so The messages are there. You know it. You know it. You feel it in your gut, in your sacral chakra. Archangel Raphael speaks. 9. 9 is Egon. 9 is transformations, new beginning, death, that you are being resistant to. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. All right, Leo. Let's read that one for you too. Archangel Raphael is the angel of healing and knowledge. His name means God has healed. Call upon Raphael to bring mental, emotional, and physical healing to the areas in your life that you are struggling with. Perhaps there is a health issue that you have been ignoring and you need to seek professional help. Don't ignore your body's signs that there are imbalances. Raphael supports all of life on this planet. This card could also be asking you to help others find their own path of healing by working with the angels. If you are a healer, bring the light and love of Raphael into the healing techniques that you already use to strengthen them. Raphael can help you balance your chakras, boost your immune system, and teach your body to heal itself. Always remember to heal yourself before embarking on a journey to heal others. Ashe. You got your sacral chakra, which is your gut, and you have your crown chakra, which is your mind, your brain, your thoughts, your intuition, your common sense. Make use of it. Use it before you use it. Use it before you lose it. Okay, Leo? So, those were the messages that you got from Romance Angel Oracle and the Conscious Spirit Oracle. Right? So now, in this part of the reading, we are going to bring in the... I'm going to leave this up. No, well, let's see. Maybe you'll need it. Okay, I'll leave it over here. If we need it, we'll bring it back in. So now we're going to do the part of the reading. I have to straighten myself up here. Get comfortable. We're going to be bringing in the Tarot Sexual Magic, right? So, give me a second here. I've been led to put a little bit of a different altar cloth over this reading, rather than take up the cards, because I may need to refer to them, but just to put a little gentle separation between those energies. Anyway, Ashe, it is what it is. Okay, so the way this part of the reading works, there are going to be 3 cards. First card is going to be for your desires. The second card is going to be for your fears. And the third card is going to be for the lessons. All right? And I will be going with my intuitive impressions, and I will also consult the pamphlet. All right? There's no book. Well, the book that goes with it, the guidebook, is a very small pamphlet, and there are 5 different languages, so English is only 14 pages. So they're very succinct, little snippets that, you know, once you read it and you're looking at it, it makes sense, and then I can expand on it. So far, it seems to be working pretty good. I'm getting a good response. I would appreciate it, Leo, if you give me your comments and your impressions on these cards. You know, do you think I'm on the right track? Do you maybe you know some different interpretations of different of these cards, because you may be more familiar with them than I. Whatever you can do, let me know if you like this aspect of it. Okay. You can send me an email, pbtarot7@gmail.com, or you can make a comment below this video in the comment section, and you can all respond to one another. But so far, it seems to be a positive response. So I thank goodness for that. There is some kind of online classes that go along with these cards that I may look at. Well, I've looked at it, and I look at it a few times now. You know, so I may you know, go ahead and take that so I can improve my skills. So I could bring you as accurate a reading as I can. But I also trust my ego, my spirit guides, and they haven't failed me yet in my life. So, you know, they've led me to this. So let's see. Let's see what they say. Let's see what they help me to find. Okay, what information they'll help me to discover in order to do this work. Okay, so this is, okay, so this is your desires, this is your fear, and this is your lesson. Let's go one more time. We got 2 cards already. We just need one more. Okay. All right, the bottom of the deck that you have here for the Romance Angel Oracle deck is the Queen of Wands, Leo. That's your bottom of the deck, the Queen of Wands. Let me see if I can get this as close as I can. All right. I hope you can see that. Queen of Wands, all right? All right, so now, in this deck, they said that green is love. Green is the comforts of a loving relationship. Okay, so the more green there is, the more comfortable the person is in their relationship, and the more love there is. Okay, so this person has a lot of love. This Queen of Wands here. All right. And in this picture, in this depiction here, this woman who has a green dress on. Well, she has partially dressed in a green dress. Okay, so the green dress is off of her shoulders, off of her body, her waist, her butt is showing, but it's still covering. The dress is still draped over her, like she's getting ready to step out of it. She has one foot that's barefoot and one foot that has on her boots. So that could mean that she's ready to leave. And she's finished. She's getting ready to go. She's on her way out. Now the man that's in this picture, in this card with her, is looking at her like he's hypnotized, like he's stunned, right? He's just like, where are you going? That kind of a look. Hey, where you going? And she's got her crown on, and she's putting on her boots, like, I'm out. See you later. And on this little table over here, it looks like, over here, looks like some handcuffs. Okay, it could be handcuffs. It could be Let me get my magnifying glass. It could be handcuffs. It could be a wedding band. 2 wedding bands. And it looks like they may be sitting on top of a quarter. So maybe this is a marriage that this woman is walking away from. All right, she's leaving behind some money, and she's leaving behind the handcuffs. Maybe she felt restricted, and that's why she is shedding her dress and her boots, and that's why he's sitting there looking stunned, because he can't believe this is happening, because he's naked. There's nothing on him at all, and he's not even showing any green, just a little green over him in the foliage, and that green is pale. Some of it is a deep green, but most of it is pale. And behind her there's greenery, so there's some love, but there's also some yellow leaves. So that means that maybe things are starting to change. That love is starting to change. It's starting to fade. Higher love, because this is a love that's closer to her side and near her head. And she's stepping on this pink. It's either sheets or towels or something. So that could be saying that she's even stepping away from the passion. And he can't believe it. And there's a separation. Right. Oh, okay. So this could be the separation that we're talking about. Someone is leaving the relationship. Maybe someone is leaving your relationship, Leo. That could be you, male or female. And the other person is shocked. They can't believe that you're going. But you're putting down the cuffs. You're putting down the marriage. If there was a marriage, you're putting down whatever was holding you there. Even the money, you're going to leave that behind too. You're bouncing. And even the passion, whatever. Those things are not going to hold you in this place. You have other things to do. You're stepping into your royalty. You're stepping into something else. And you're stepping away from this relationship. This could be someone, well, it's a fire sign, right? Wands is fire. Wands is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So, this may be what's going on in your life. Or for someone around you. That may be any of those fire signs. That you are ready to leave the relationship. You're ready to leave a relationship. Walk away from that. To your, taking back your power, taking back your independence, your autonomy. And the person that you're with, the other partner, is in shock. They can't believe that you're leaving. And that you would be leaving behind the marriage, the handcuffs, the ties that bind, and the money. So, that's what I got from that card, which is just the bottom of your deck. So you got three more cards that we have to look at. But let's see what the Queen of Wands is talking about. The Tarot Sexual Magic. Okay. Wands. Queen. Okay. Undressing. The magic of the entwined rings. So those are rings there. Honesty and devotion between partners are born of daily pleasures. You must seduce your partner every day as if it were always the first time. Undressing. Seduce your partner every day as if it were always the first time. Honesty and devotion between partners are part of. Yes. Yes. So This is talking about being more honest and being more real, more open with your partner. Seduce your partner every day as if it was the first time. So don't go changing. You know, if there's passion, try to, every day you're not gonna have, everybody has a bad days and things like that. But don't take it out on your partner, okay? And if you're having a bad day, let them know about it. Keep the lines of communication open so that they'll be understanding. All right. So that could be what that's talking about. And again, undressing, the magic of the entwined rings. This is your husband, your wife, your soulmate. You can do some pole dancing for them, or some belly dancing for them, or do something seductive and get their attention if they're hanging out playing games in the Xbox or PlayStation, or watching sports or something like that, and you want more attention, then you need to let them know you want more attention. Not all men are going to ignore you because the football game is on if you walk past them in something sexy or in nothing at all. Put that VCR or DVR, whatever it is, put it on record so he doesn't miss the game, and take the phones off the hook so nobody calls him and tells him who won and who lost, and have some sexy, romantic time with your man or your partner, whatever. Don't let the technology and stuff stop your rhythm and your flow. So that's what they meant, and that's what I got. So maybe two different things, but still good advice. Good information, right? So someone may be looking for some attention, and this is telling them or you a way to kind of revive this, so this person doesn't walk out, so this person doesn't put down their marriage. That they want you to keep it spicy and sexy, and this is a way to do it. Okay, so that may be your concern. Separation from your partner is on the horizon, and maybe this is trying to keep that from happening to you or for you or with you. The first card that you got here was, and again, this is from the Tarot of Sexual Magic, was Death. Okay, now we know in regular tarot, death means transformation. Death is the card that represents Scorpio. All right, number 13. Now, there's no green in this picture, and a lot of different implements of death: a bow and arrow, a sickle, a cane, which should mean illness. Yeah. Different skulls around the waist. There's a, the thing that does the sands of time. Timepiece is there. The sands are running out. There are two people here in the background entwined with one another, and they could be dead or they could be sleeping. But his arms are wrapped around hers, and she is hugging him, and they look very comfortable, like they're asleep. La muerte. Mm. And this figure that's representing death looks like it could be female, but it also looks kind of male. So this is a masculine and feminine energy. This embodies both those energies, is what I'm getting. Very fierce energy. So this could be talking about a change in a relationship, transformation. It could be talking about an end of a relationship. This may be the separation. So maybe there's a marriage that's dead, or ending, or changing, transforming. Whole lot of different things may have attributed to this, the demise of this relationship, the death. But it's very powerful, very difficult, very strong. There's a lot of birds up in the corner here. They could be either vultures. You know how vultures or buzzards, they kind of look around, hang around. But it also could be talking about freedom. That with death comes freedom. Okay, let's see what the book says. And that's a major arcana. Some of the definitions mirror the ones in the Rider-Waite deck, and some of them have nothing at all to do with it, according to the way the writers put this together. So number 13 would be abandon, sublimation of the instinct. Temporary abstinence from sex reinforces your desire. A relationship is undergoing a transformation. Even the end of things must be accepted serenely. So I think it's saying not to fight against the changes that are happening to a relationship. Temporary abstinence from sex reinforces your desires. So maybe if there is some separation from your partner, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So maybe it's saying that it might be good for one of you to, for you to get away, go to rehab, okay, to do the transformation. Serenely. All right, even the end of things must be accepted serenely, as in the serenity prayer. So maybe this is reinforcing that you do need to maybe make a change, seek some help, and try to get some healing to an addiction. Addiction, again, could be drugs or alcohol, or it could be some kind of a mental situation or emotional codependency. All right, maybe some healing that you need to do before you can reestablish your relationship or establish a relationship. Maybe you can't be anybody's husband or wife until you address these issues. And since this is in your desire position, this is something that you want. You want to change. You want to put some things down. You want to give your relationship a chance. So you do want to change also. That's good. Those are your desires. What are your fears? 6 of chalices. 6 of cups, right? Chalices of cups. I would say that one of your fears may be that you don't want to leave your family, right? You don't want to abandon your family. All right, your happy home. Okay, I'm gonna hold this up so you can look at that. Right? So we have a young lady who is looking at, this could be a portrait, it could be a mirror, it probably is a memory, nostalgia. This is a woman who is looking back nostalgically on a relationship of the past, a relationship that may be ending, or maybe someone who she's missing, a relationship that she's missing. I see socks hanging on the line. Really, honest to God, stockings hanging across the tree, you know, like hung up your stockings. Like you hung up your stockings. And down here you got those two lovebirds looking at each other. Okay. And that bowl of love, bowl of sweet love, passionate love. But the green is in the past. She's sitting on like could be a step. It could be granite. It could even be the top of one of those outdoor, you know, above ground graves. Granite, marble. She may be sitting on that, reminiscing about this relationship, holding a mirror to herself. She may be seeing someone, you know, like mirror, mirror on the wall, you see images and things like that. She could be seeing an image of someone that she loves having an affair with someone else. So that might not even be her. That could be some other woman. Because in her lap, she has a scroll, right? Like she's been keeping a list where there's a lot of things that have gone on that she's holding on to. And this could be the latest, or it could be that she's remembering good memories of that relationship. There is lovebirds there, but a lot of the leaves have turned, you know, everything's turned to autumn like, dark, ready to fall off, dying. Some of them are black. But all the way out there behind the green, hiding in the reeds, there's still a little bit of love. But it's she's not looking at that. She's looking at this, either this memory or this realization of something that is giving her some pain, or some kind of nostalgic reminiscent about something nostalgic that's causing her some sadness. Okay, so let's see what they say the Six of Cups represents. Memory. The magic of the parchment. The magic of the parchment. A portrait reminds us of those who were only distant memories. It may revive desire for an ex and destroy blocks of the past. So maybe you're afraid of returning to an old relationship, or maybe you're afraid that the person that you are interested in reconciling with has another relationship, has moved on to something else, or that you can't revive this relationship. Maybe you've written this person a letter, parchment. Maybe you've done some magic spells All right. Maybe you've written your intentions down on parchment. Put that somewhere under a candle, on your altar, or holding it in your purse, in your wallet. Your intentions. You want to bring back that love that has been a long time. A love that has been gone a long time. And maybe when you address these issues, you'll be helping to heal hurts that you've had from the past. But you're afraid of opening that. You're afraid to go there. You're afraid that you'll be rejected. Maybe you have been separated from this person for a long time. And you want that to change. You want to get back with this person. You want to change the nature of the relationship. You're hesitating. You're afraid to. Maybe they're already involved with someone else, or you don't know if they would be open to revisiting that relationship. And the last card you got, which would be the lesson, was Judgment. Judgment. Okay, so this is looks to me like a family. All right, and they're hearing the trumpet. So there's some new information that they're being made aware of. There's a calling maybe for this couple, for this family, that they're hearing a spiritual awakening. Something is calling them to look to God, to look to the divine, to look to spirit for answers about how to hold their family together. Maybe there is a situation where two people are only together because of a child, because of the family, because of children. And maybe judgment could be marriage to a divorce or some kind of separation. Or it could be telling them to use their judgment. Use their judgment to get them use their judgment in regards to this relationship. But the other thought that I had, the other message I just got, is that they need to use better judgment in terms of what they're exposing their children to. Because this child is right there between these two people who are very naked. So what's that kid doing there? Right? And he looks like he's got a question, or he's a little further along, and she's looking and wondering what's happening. Like he's really into what's being said or what is being revealed, and she's considering it too. And this child that is between them is holding onto these ties, these latches, these reins, and the child is keeping them from going forward. The child is keeping them stuck. Now these are blankets, all this pink stuff, blankets and sheets, but for real quickly, it looked like bones, it looked like skeletons to me. So there may be some skeletons underneath those sheets. The child may not know that because the child is a child, but they know it. The older people know it. Interesting. And it very faint. There's some real dark, something dark here, and over her, real faint, is something very bright. Like the sun is over the horizon. The sun is setting in the horizon on her side, and there are things over here on his side that he's got on his mind. And I don't know, it could be cigarettes, it could be, I don't know, for some reason it looked to me like cigarettes, something else, other stuff, but like things that are hidden but there. Things that are hidden but still there over him. And her looking forward to a bright future over the horizon further down. But this looks like there's all kinds of strings attached. It could be a divorce. That could be the judgment. A judgment that these people need to divorce. And could be the child is again holding, trying not to let them go, trying not to let them go forward. So this is in your lesson. The lesson could be that children don't hold a relationship together, or children shouldn't be put into the middle and expected to hold a relationship together. And maybe it's time that you paid attention to what's being told to you, right? That this is not fair, what you're doing, putting the child in the middle, that you should be using better judgment when it comes to what you expose your children to. Don't use your kids to cover up your bones, your bad decisions, your bad choices in the past. Yeah, this is a relationship that the love is fading, has faded. There's a lot of strings attached to this. So again, marriage, a lot of ties that bind. And that is also a major arcana card. 10 and 10 is 20. And 20 is 2 plus 0. So this is about love. This is about a relationship. Two people. Two people. All right. So 20 would be love at first sight. The magic of sound. Sound changes the level of the spirit. The unexpected bursts forth to transform a stagnant situation. So maybe there's a pregnancy that's going to change this situation, this stagnant relationship. You're going to get some news about something that's going to change this relationship. It could be a pregnancy, could be something going on with your children that's going to cause you to have to come back together in order to save them. There's going to be some changes, some spiritual changes. I'm going to change. The unexpected burst forth to transform a stagnant situation. So something's going to happen. Something's going to happen that's going to cause this relationship to change. And that's going to transform this dead relationship. So you want to change, but you were afraid that you would be stuck in the past, or that your feelings wouldn't be reciprocated. And I think it's saying to use your judgment, or to announce it. Okay? Speak about what it is that you're feeling. Address it. Love at first sight. The magic of sound. So sound is talking. Sound is letting your spirit, your mind, your heart, everything come and hear, or be aware, or trust what you're hearing, what you're feeling, the messages that you're getting. It may be time to let go of this relationship, and don't let your children, or the fact that you have children, or pregnancy, or anything like that affect your ability to go forward. If this is not the relationship that you want, if you want some kind of a change, or if you're hoping for things to return, or you're afraid that they'll return to the way that they were, you got to speak up about it. Not only do you have to speak up in the physical plane, you have to pray about it. You have to ask the divine for help, for guidance, to consider your needs. Ask the divine, to thank them, but tell them that you need their help, that you need to know which way to go. You need to know how to handle this situation, because it is affecting your family. It could be affecting your family. It could be affecting your children. So also could be talking about karma. The things that you did in your past may be affecting your children. Things that you neglected. Bad deeds, maybe. Judgment and karma can kind of be hand in hand sometimes. And we know that karma is infinite and true. So is justice, if it's just. Justice can come at any time. Justice can come at any time. Just like death can come at any moment. What you can't change is the past. And you don't know. You're not gonna know when judgment comes. You're not gonna know when judgment day comes. So you might want to address the things that you need to change. Address the things that need to be changed. Accept the things that need to be changed. Accept the things that you cannot change. Wisdom, judgment, to know the difference. Yeah, there's some change that needs to happen, and it may be that you need to go seek some additional help from some support groups, from older crones, readers, therapists, psychiatrists, psychologists, some other forms of healing. But there's some change that needs to come before you lose what you have and don't be resistant to it. Embrace the change. Hold on to your loving, right? Embrace the change. So, death, Six of Chalices, and Judgment. Okay, so Leo, these were your messages about your romantic life and your sex life as per the Tarot Sexual Magic, Romance Angel Oracles, the Conscious Spirit Oracles, and until today. So, let me know what you thought about this reading. Let me know if it resonated with you. If you have any suggestions, hit me up, let me know. Again, my email is pbtarot7@gmail.com. Make your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. All right, and I look forward to New Year 2018. See what lies ahead for us in the future, Leo. All right, so think about those things that were revealed to you today in this reading, and see what you can do. Maybe there's some resolutions, if you're into that you can make to promise yourself that you will address these issues. If not before the end of this year, in the coming year. All right, check out the past videos that have been posted from this channel, and I'll be talking to you soon. All right, and I wish everybody love out there, and thank you so much for letting me share these messages with you over the last few months, and I look forward to more messages and more community and more family and more love. Okay, so amen, ashe, alafia, peace,